Very much, Tanera. On Friday, there was a lot of movement in front of the legislature grounds, and these people would have been part of it. I'm so delighted and honored that you guys are here in the studio. Welcome, Alyssa, Alana, and of course we're going to be meeting Jackie. I want to talk to you, though, very quickly about the reason that we're talking about. There's a fight going on, and a good fight, and there needs to be a fight. We're talking about operational funding to the PDT, and specifically that's the persons with developmental disabilities. Your daughter, of course, Alyssa, who's 24 years old, and welcome, and thank you so much for coming on. But there's a battle going on here.
Big battle.
There's cuts that are happening that are affecting your life, specifically, Alyssa, greatly.
Greatly. It's a huge, huge cut in funding, 42 million, and it's going to affect us personally and a whole lot of other people.
Now, initially they were sort of tossing around the fact that it was, you know, just 39 million. Now they're projecting anywhere on the upward side of 60 million. Now, the cuts we're talking about specifically are a day program that I think, you know, Alyssa, obviously 24, and with a developmental disability, she is in this, and you were just saying off camera, she's thriving in this program.
Thriving. She's been there 3 years. We fought like heck to get her in there.
Thank you.
And the last 3 years have been amazing. And now all of a sudden, you know, the hammer's dropping on us, and we've been told that she needs to go out and find a job.
Now, you've been, obviously, you're her younger sister.
Yep.
And so you too have seen the change, and talk about, I mean, I think we wanted to have you guys, and I think it's wonderful that you're here because we hear about these cuts. We're going to talk about LoSiCA in a moment, but within your family unit, it puts a great strain, but when you see her not being fully realized, and then all of a sudden she is, and now she may not be.
Yeah, well, I've seen Alyssa grow so much since she's been in LoSiCA, even just for 3 years. And now they just want to take her out of her program when she's seeing she has friends, she's thriving, she's in different programs, and she needs it. There's no way around it.
I mean, there's something to be done. There's a rally on Friday, and there's a movement happening, and I think the word needs to get out that these cuts cannot happen. I'm wondering what we can do to this point to be heard and to be effective, because there is a deadline for these cuts, July 1st.
July 1st, and we've been out there, we've been yelling and screaming and holding our signs up, and we just want to be heard.
Right.
We want the Redford government to hear us, that it is really important that they listen to the parents, the guardians, the caregivers of these people, and they have to understand that the assessment that has gone on with these people is not right. It's inaccurate, and she cannot just leave her program and go into a workplace. She's like a 6-year-old in a 24-year-old body, and they need to come out and meet her, assess these people one-on-one in person, instead of by a survey.
And a larger process.
Yeah.
I want to introduce to you Jackie. Jackie, come on in for a moment, because you are, of course, with LoSiCA. Welcome to Breakfast Television. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
I want to talk about the program that we're specifically talking about. You know, it's obviously a day program. Talk about the kind of work that goes on there.
So our individuals are involved in a variety of things, and we tailor their programs to them. So skills that we can teach them, activities that they're interested in, and we have a really high success rate at goals that are achieved. Alyssa thrives there, like you said, and for her to go out in the workplace is really just, it's just not a possibility. She loves attending a LoSiCA. Like she was speaking, you were asking previously about what people can do to help with this cause, and so basically we at LoSiCA have said that if there are no changes to this budget by Friday, we're going to be rallying again. We're going to Hancock's office, and we're going to plant ourselves in front of his office and say, you know what, you need to hear us. These cuts are too big, too fast, and too soon.
Too big, too fast, too soon, and you're asking for that one-on-one, that assessment, that personal assessment per person. Thank you so much for coming on, yeah, we will continue to give voice to the people that you're so very passionate, and it's delightful to meet you. Thank you for coming on this morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, and we will be back. More Breakfast Television. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. All right, we'll be back. News, weather, traffic coming up right after this.